Hi guys, it's Chrissy Elaine here, and I just wanted to film a little makeup tutorial for you guys today. This is the look I ended up with, and so if you want to see how I created this, be sure to keep on watching. So next we're going to move on to brows and then eyes. I want to use a little bit of this Scotch tape just as a safety net, pretty much to ensure that the eyeshadow and eyeliner is just going to be quick and easy. I also sometimes like to do these steps first just so that the application is a lot quicker. Then when I'm lining up my tape, I really just go from the lower edge of the lash line up towards the tail of the eyebrow. Next I'm going to go on to brows. I want to fill in my brows today using the Kabrow. This is by Benefit Cosmetics. This is in shade 2. Also, if your brow or any brow pomades start to get a little dry on you and you're not having as much pigmentation, you can always mix it with a little bit of oil, and that's really what's going to bring it back to life. So I'm just going right in and outlining the arch of my brow. And on the underneath of the brow as well. I like to brush the product through. And add more product as I go. Whatever's left on the brush, that's what I use to apply throughout the front of the brow here. And blending that in with the spoolie. So you can see the difference between these two brows. I've extended the arch quite a bit more just to give me some thickness. So I'm pretty happy with these brows. They're a little bit more pigmented and fuller like I want. I'm just going to highlight underneath the brow bone. And I like to drag this onto the eyelid as my eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and bring that down onto the eyelid. Next, all I'm doing is taking a little bit of translucent powder and putting that all over both the eyelids. This is going to set the primer that we put on previously and going to make all the eyeshadows blend out beautifully on top. I'm just going to go right in with the Hoola bronzer here, and I'm going to just throw that into the crease as my transition shade. I like this because it's really neutral, it's not too warm for me, and being fair, I like just having that nice natural transition shade. When using a lot of shimmers or mattes, I always tend to go for a matte in the crease. No matter what the age and no matter what the skin type, I just think mattes in the crease are a little bit more flattering. And then you can go with either a shimmer on the lid or a matte on the lid. I really like the fact that the bronzer is made to blend out very easily on the skin, so this is just going to blend like a dream. This is a really nice trick for beginners. So now that I got the transition shade built up, I'm going to go in with the lid color. Today I think I want to do something more natural, so I'm just going to go in with the warm taupe shade here in the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm just going to pack that on with a concealer brush. So after I apply one color, I always go back through and blend that out with the fluffy brush. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm going to take the same warm taupe tone and apply that underneath the eyes. And I don't really worry if it's going to be too messy because I am going to go back in with concealer here and foundation. Antique bronze tone here. And I'm just going to pack that on the lid a little more. Just mainly on this outer edge to add some depth. Here I'm taking the Rollerliner Liquid Liner by Benefit Cosmetics, and I still have the Scotch tape on my eyes while I apply the eyeliner. This just ensures a perfect application every time. Next, I'm taking my Hello Flawless foundation, and I'm using that with a wet beauty blender. I'll dab that into the skin and apply a liquid concealer on top just to brighten the under eyes. Here I'm using the Ulta Beauty Youthful Radiant Concealer under the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, on the forehead, and on the chin, just to highlight the specific areas and give a little bit more coverage. Alright guys, I just wanted to get back on here and say thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your guys' feedback, so comment below if there's anything that you've been struggling with or that you want to see more in depth. I will start filming more frequently, so be sure to stay tuned for those videos. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!